Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Drink the Video Games. I am Brian, and I am here with my Guybrush Threepwood cup of coffee here. I've got Guybrush right there, and we are carrying on with Return to Monkey Island. This has been a lot of fun getting into this game, and been loving the story so far, digging the art style and all that stuff, and we're carrying on with the adventure today. So hopefully you're all doing really well out there. Hopefully you're enjoying the playthrough. Get like and subscribe, all that stuff, and let me know what you think about the game. But we're carrying on today, so we can take a look here at our inventory in our to-do list. So if you remember from the last time, we gave up basically our objectives of finding a wad of cash or finding or stealing a ship. So we're going to be joining LeChuck's crew today, hopefully. We gotta get past the quartermaster there, and we need to get a map. Okay. Sees LeChuck's ship at the earliest opportunity. Find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days. That is what we're up to today. So, yeah. So we need a disguise. We need a broom or a mop, right? Oh, trivia card right there. Let's see what we got. The game of Monkey Island used to be called, I believe it was Mutiny on Monkey Island. Let's try it. Yes, nailed it. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. So we need to find a broom. Oop. Why do I keep calling it a broom?
Hey, watch it!
We need to find a mop, I believe, and we need to get our costume down. So I'm going to be doing that. Let's talk to these pirates.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Good for you, Guybrush.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Naysayer. Oh, Cobb.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Still has his ask me about Loom button.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
No heart. Gotta drink that grog. Check out the episode. Learn how to make some. Tell me about Loom.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Wow, okay.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible
okay.
and naive would go looking for it.
Stan? That sounds like Stan.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Fan service. There you go,
Nice
there you go.
talking to you.
Yeah.
So the Monkey Island collection came with an Ask Me About Loom button. That's pretty fun. And actually I picked up the Loom audiobook that came with the game. I did not do an episode about Loom. I might have to do one of those maybe on Patreon or something like that
Those
here
three
someday.
clowns
So
at the back table.
yeah, okay. These
Are you
clowns?
sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Okay. Not helpful at all, those pirate leaders. Okay, so we've got our cook here.
What was that you were trying to tell me about mops before?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Okay.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Okay, I like the Star Wars spoof there on that.
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular
True.
tree.
Okay.
A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve
Okay.
your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Yeah. How do I find a mop handle
How do I
tree?
find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is,
okay.
because this is your own personal journey.
Great. Our own personal journey.
What kind
Okay.
of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
All right.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Mostly about the handle. All
Are
right.
you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to
Mop
the
Quest.
piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Had to make a mop. Okay. That's what we're going to do, I think. Let's check out the to-do list here. Solve problem. Quartermaster recognize me and will hire me. True. Make a mop. Find the mop handle tree. Alright, so the only place I know where there are trees.
The plaque says, in memory of
It's kind of on
Lumen
that like
seagulls
map
of old."
screen. So let's see. Can head on out of here. Dang, Guybrush runs.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
No, it's a fishing lure. Guybrush, come on. Get your act together. Okay, so no trees out there. Oh, what is that?
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Okay. Governor Carla. Alright, here's this guy. Maybe he knows.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Oh, oops. That's true. Get back on up there.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Probably not. Probably not. Okay, is there anything else up here? I don't think so. No, okay. Alright, so we're here at the lookout point. We can run around. I don't know if that is the
I
trick.
remember when this place used to be wall-to-wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress.
Progress indeed. Okay, what do we got here? That's the shipyard. Let's check out there. I don't see any trees here. Nope, doesn't look like. Okay, back out of there. There's some trees. Forest, let's do that. Okay. So we got, the deep dark forest where I'm sure to get lost. Look at those scary eyes up there. I don't like it. Alright, read the sign.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Okay. I do not have a map, I don't think. Nope. I've got a sponge. I have the stuffed animal. I bet that's going to be the head of my mop. I don't know. We'll find out. What do we got here? The tiny climbing ship.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore.
Pirate Lore Museum. Okay, I like it.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Okay, let's I think that's it. There's those creepy eyes up there in the tree. Let's check out
Hi
that
there.
museum. What do we got?
Welcome
What do we
to
got?
the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the
Conrad.
curator and docent here.
Hello, Conrad.
I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases
Terrible.
the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Malay Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Okay, great. Let's talk to this guy.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow, are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a
Ouch.
convenient museum.
All right.
Your
do
museum
it.
is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part
Okay.
of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Like it, Conrad. Maps
Do you
of the
have maps
forest.
of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Map shop.
Are
Okay.
any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable.
John Laney.
It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Okay, great.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
All things piratey. Peg leg, yeah.
I
Oh,
see
yeah.
you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for
don't
people
try
who
on
think
people's
attacking
legs.
ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché.
Fair point. Fair point.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
All right. What do we got in here? We got Conrad there.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Mm,
The display case is locked.
okay. I guess we're not opening that. What else do we have in here? Like a back door back here? Where does that go? Oh, the storeroom. Okay. Let's see. We got Conrad. We got that case.
What's
Hunk of
this melted
slag?
lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep
Spoiler
pouring the
alert.
grog from
Spoiler
mug to
alert.
mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
It's not a question of belief. Okay.
Why do you have this big gear?
It's from the Malay Clock Tower, stolen during a pirate raid nearly 75 years ago. It was recently found at an inn on St. Martin, where it was being used to mill corn. I traded some old furniture for it that we had in the back room.
Has anyone thought about putting it back in the clock?
Nah. If the clock started working, it would only confuse people.
It's probably true. Okay, what else we got here? Ask again about the gear. Oh, old map.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street.
Okay.
Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Conrad's like, I don't want to
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah.
listen
That's
to you.
very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
All right, Conrad. You joker. Let's see, what else do we got over here?
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy
Spoiler
number
alert.
1 on Fat Island at the time.
That's hilarious.
I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's
Wow.
highly personal and different for everyone.
That's
Conrad's
not what I'm
winding
trying
me
to
up.
say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Okay, so we got that. We've got a garden pirate here.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know.
Great.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
True.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Oh, okay. What else we got here?
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What?
That's hilarious.
Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Conrad. You joker.
That's a nice oar.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town, but I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison
Unlikely.
in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Unpaid. Okay, what do we got here?
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Tell me again about the plank.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
There you go. A little Uncharted action there. Can we keep poking it? Does it do anything? I guess not. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, a hook.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Okay.
Tell me again about the coffin.
It was used by a certain well-known...
Yeah. We could leave? Okay. I think that is all the things. Did we do all the things? Let's check out the back room. Oh, what do we got here? Nothing. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll just leave. We don't have anything in here, I think. Do we need to show him? What's the
Pirate
business card?
Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Your unrecognized genius, okay. Talk to him one
What you
more
working
time.
on?
crossword puzzle.
Okay, I guess that is it. Yeah, I think that was all the things. Okay, let's head on out of here. So he said to check in town at the map shop, the cartographer's shop. We need that. I think we're gonna have to probably go into the deep woods to find our trees. So let's head into town and see if that store is open. Meanwhile, on LeChuck's ship.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone,
Check.
cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas.
All of it.
Have him killed.
Whoa.
Wait. Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Should we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Okay. Alright, looks like we are up against it now, so that's not good. Ghost Pirate LeChuck is ticked off. Alright, so we got the locksmith here. What do we got over here? We got the jail. Memories. Okay, so we have the guy in jail. We need to work on getting out of there. What was this
The
for?
note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Cash would have been better. Okay. Is there anything back this way?
It seems to be stuck closed. Employees only.
Okay. There's the governor's mansion. That's not really where I wanted to go. Oh, here we go. Let's try Low Street. There we go. So we got the Voodoo shop here. Oh, here's the map store. Wally's Maps. Open now.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all
Good
that and
times.
am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
Okay, great.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is
Drat.
the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Okay, great. I need a sliver of wood
You have a lot of maps in here.
from
We've
the mop
got
handle.
so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Wow. Okay. Franchise
Town
map
seems to be
shop.
pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings
Captain
a
Madison.
bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right.
Doing what's right for Wally. Yep. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right. So we need a sliver of that. Let's see. Did that update my pirate? Find the mop handle tree. Okay. Still onto that. Okay. Okay. Quartermaster recognized me and won't hire me. Okay. So we're still going to work out some sort of a disguise. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Oh, we can
Look
sneak it.
behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay. Great. I feel like that monocle might come
Wally,
in handy.
can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Wally.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Nice.
Looks chilly up there. I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Okay.
It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away.
An odd map?
What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
Does it? A fan
It's
map?
a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
Okay.
It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
Spiky
That looks
map?
like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond.
That sounds dangerous indeed. Okay, what else do we got here? A low-cost pre-owned map.
The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well,
Yeah.
it's good to have a hobby.
Good to know, good to know.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Wally has a lot of maps.
This one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Too much, okay. Good leave. A maze
Good
map.
old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
Great.
Huh, never seen one of those before.
Okay. See, I think there was one other thing here on his desk. We could talk to Wally. Already did that.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
All the latest continents. Okay. Well, so we did find. Let's see, where is it at? Here we go. A monocle is
It
always
makes
useful.
things look bigger.
So I wonder if we can use that to get that number off of the jail cell and get a key made. So that's what we're going to go do right now, I think.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
Okay, so we need to find a sliver of a broom handle.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Alright, so let's
They say the only
see.
real prison is the one in your...
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Okay, great. Let's take this over to the key shop and see if we can get a key.
Hi there.
Hi. Hello again. Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not
Let's
to touch
see
anything.
if that's going to do the trick. So what do we got here? We got serial number. Oh, let's read it.
This is the number for the jail cell lock.
No, okay. Doesn't really say anything. All right, let's give this to her.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure.
It's
Good
like all-
choice on the lock.
all
These are
crumpled
really
up.
sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
What a coincidence. All right, great. Let's take our lock and head over to the trail.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
All right, where is the keys? Right there.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells.
Unlock, let's do it.
The authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm
Hey, wait.
very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
It's in the bag, friend. We go
I'll
in there?
stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Just in case. Okay. So we've got
Jail is like a bad
another trivia
breakfast.
card.
Small, greasy, and hard to swallow.
It says jail rules. 1. No es-
One. No escaping. All right, let's see what our new trivia question is here. What type of cake isn't Otis's favorite? I don't know. Don't know that one. All right, so now we've got that guy out.
Darn it!
So that's good. That seems helpful. Somehow, some way. Whitey Bones, what you doing up there?
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Okay, great. Let's head down to the docks and see if we can get a sliver of this mop handle. Is this
Fancy.
character? Clean-looking pirate.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not.
It had
Hot food?
ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Okay, great.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking
This
so
guy's the
long.
worst. All right.
Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Sorry for the delay. Okay, are we gonna have to go talk to the governor about that? I like the rock and roll music there. That's pretty nice. Can I just...
Stay away from my mop.
Well,
I need a sliver of it.
It's definitely a mop.
Can I have a sliver of it,
You
please?
look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse, Marlin is here.
Ooh.
Oh.
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I
Ugh.
need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Okay, so you had it at the governor's mansion. Let's see. If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
All right, so you had that at the
I'll see what
governor's
I can find
mansion.
out. Thanks.
I think you said. So let's check out the to-do list and see if that's on here. No, it's not really on there. Okay. I guess it all is just falling underneath of the. Get our mop. All right, so let's head over to the governor's mansion. Oh,
Nice hat pin.
Beat it, creep.
and see if there is a way I can get a recipe from the governor. I like you just immediately start fighting.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Any bells?
That's amazing.
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Okay, so that's not helpful.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Voodoo tricks you can do at home. Ship-to-ship combat into the blank. Ooh, ingredients by Barbie LaFleur.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Okay, so let's see. Do I have anything I could give Carla? String. Let's try giving her this pen. Oh, she doesn't want the pen. Okay. What about some money?
Can I pay you for the book I lost?
I don't need your money.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Let's see, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to have
Can
to
I borrow
find
a
this
book?
that I
You
lent to
never
her.
brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I just offered to pay you for it.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Okay, fine. What else do we got here? A monocle? Monocle's nice.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Maybe she wants this, oops. Maybe she wants to talk to this guy about it. No, okay. Alright, so I need to get a book. There is a book, at the locksmith shop, I think. Let's take a look.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hello.
Let's see, can I get this book?
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Can buy it from her? Let's see.
Do I owe you anything at the moment?
Thank you for noticing.
This should cover it.
Thanks.
Thank you for noticing.
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Okay, I want this book. Can I have this book, please?
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I wonder. Let's see. Nope. Can I just do that? Nope. Okay, so not having any luck there. Let's head on out of here. See what else we got here. Let's go talk to Stan.
Hey, kid.
Hey, Stan.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Stan, do you have anything to say?
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Okay.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Gross. Okay.
See you later.
Yep.
Alright, so with that, let's head down and see if there's any way we can break into Stan's office. Don't want him using a centipede. That sounds bad.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Is that an old toothbrush?
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Okay, I don't have anything I don't think that I can use. Okay. So I don't see any way in there. Let's head down to the docks. Is there anything out here?
Expedition to Fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most feared. Hey.
Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Not Guybrush Threepwood.
Can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face. Sorry.
Okay. Well, that seems
I hope this
not
isn't
ideal.
one of those party cruises. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Okay, so we need
Looks
to get
like this is going to be a long journey. Say what you
Stan's
want about my
toothbrush.
evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
we need to figure out how to get that book. I didn't see any way of really doing that. Let's pop in here real quick. Anything going on?
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Ha! It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Well, that'll be good.
Are you
Talk to
sure
them?
I can't persuade?
Yeah.
No, they're always one and the same thing. And there's anything out here? Okay.
Pleasantly scorching hot.
Alright, sniff. Cook, food stuff, yuck. Health department certificate.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars.
So I feel like we should be able to use this somewhere with someone. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's see, maybe the pirate leaders want this thing. Nope. Okay. Okay. Let's head on out of here. Oh. Oh.
Nice hat pin.
Beat it, creep.
Alright. Okay, so let me read and see what this is
Pirate
again.
Times. Editor Conrad Lee.
Unrecognized genius. Okay. Okay, so we got the map shop there. Got the Voodoo.
It's Elaine's flyer
Shop here?
about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Important, but boring, indeed. Let's hop in here. See
The
what's in
curtains are
here.
for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Okay. Let's see.
Green, half off.
I don't think I ever
Blue,
looked through this
half
stuff
of,
when
half
we were
off.
in here before,
Yellow,
because I think she
half
kind of
of, half of,
chases
half
you
off.
out.
Orange, aren't you glad you're here?
But
It's an
rugged
unusual
safe.
safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
I'd need a
Okay.
lot of keys to open that.
Yeah.
Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's
Musty
spilled
bottle?
out of it in a puddle.
A sticky
for me.
bottle.
Looks like it's been there forever.
A grimy bottle.
Not very practical.
Tall bottle.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Statue.
It's a creepy
A little
shrunken
head.
head with long, stringy hair. I
Gross.
didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like
They're
them.
not.
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers.
Okay.
Too bad it's empty. Do you do
Gifts.
gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks.
I would not like that. I would not like that. What's happening? Oh, there we go.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month.
This looks really sharp.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife.
Ooh.
Very sharp indeed.
Okay.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening,
Okay.
frightening,
Okay.
stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for
Wow.
throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads,
Wow, holy moly.
spreads, bedspreads,
Breads,
or
spreads,
thread
bedspreads,
may
or thread.
damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times,
Moly.
keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Okay.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Okay, great.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Feast of Knowledge, okay. What else we got in here? Anything?
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy.
Beats?
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now.
Okay.
But I believe I could restore its abilities.
Okay, so we need an eye patch.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Yeah, I need one of these.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Okay, well, we have someone that we need to get us forgive us so we can steal her book. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll try that and see if that lets me get that ingredients book. I do like the little run. It runs pretty good. Alright, let's check out this frog here. Try to remember why I'm carrying a frog.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog.
Okay, and we got our knife up here.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Okay, great. Let's grab this frog and see if we can apologize
This
with
is
it.
for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Wow. Even a forgiveness frog doesn't work. Okay, what about, we've got a pen. Can we use that on the frog? Dear Carla.
Dear Carla.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
I realize that you are tough on toughness. I admire that you are hard on softness.
I admire that you are hard on softness.
Ooh. I don't know what the last one is. Santa Catalina?
As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology.
That's got to be somewhere, even though it wasn't really my fault. I promise to do better in the future.
I promise to do better in the future.
All right, let's try it.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Okay. Let's go through that again and see. I know it's the,
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. As shown by your actions at Santo Domingo. Please accept my humblest apology.
I promise to do. I've implemented a reminder
system for myself.
Okay. Let's try it out.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even
Fingers
know
crossed.
something
Fingers
about
crossed.
me.
Fingers
One
crossed.
thing.
Ugh.
You can do
One
better.
thing.
I reject your frog.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Terrible. Oh, I want a sword fight with you, Carla. Can we try the frog
I
again?
should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Okay, let's see here. Is there anything in here? The autobiography of John Laney. Okay. Ooh.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Edgy.
Edgy.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Okay, so that doesn't tell me anything. So I need to learn a little bit more about Carla.
It's a lot of work being governor.
And she has that statue out here, I think. Let's go take a look at that. I used to, when I'd play adventure games, I'd, you know, kind of write down all these things, so I'd keep them fresh in my mind.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth.
Port Elizabeth. Okay. Let's try that. That's the job openings thing. We don't need that.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Hard on softness.
Honoring Melee Island's
Port Elizabeth, okay. Sketchy
It doesn't look
graffiti.
finished. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Okay, let's try that. Port Elizabeth, hard on softness. Let's see if that's enough to get us in there. Scrap my old apology. Dear Carla.
Dear Carla.
Sorry for losing the book I
Sorry
borrowed.
for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology. You scare the heck out of me.
Let's try it. Oh. Give you your apology, Fralaga.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful.
Fingers crossed.
Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book, and I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Nailed it. Okay. Awesome. So with that, we should hopefully be able to borrow this book here. Let's see. Let's borrow ingredients.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
Fight to the
you
death.
cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Okay, great. So we have our book here.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Okay, great. So I don't think there's anything updated here. Nope, still looking for the mop handle tree, and the quartermaster recognized me, kind of on the to-do list. So now that we have our book, I think we'll go ahead and put a pin in this one for right now, and then we'll take that book over to the cook in the next episode and see where we can get from there. So we've uncovered a lot of new little puzzle threads to go and kind of pull from, so hopefully we can make a little bit more progress on the next one, but I'm out of coffee right now, so I need to go take care of that. So hopefully you're enjoying the playthrough. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Return to Monkey Island. Let me know if you know the answers to any of these puzzles that we're getting there. I'll try to see if I can get those updated here by the last episode and get through those. I'm sure there's some kind of achievement or something like that if you get a bunch of those right. So yeah, let me know that stuff. Like and subscribe. Check out drinkthemovies.com for more information about the podcast, all the stuff we've got going on there, and check out my Monkey Island podcast episode, doing the deep dive about the creation of the Monkey Island series. So thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate it. Cheers. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.